Hello, happy Sunday. Trying out this new fun filter that is showing the day, apparently, not the time. We've been lacking lots of sunlight here in Finland, so it's good to have a bit of light today. It's a bit of sunny day today, but I like these filters because they also give me these beautiful lights and glitters, so I love them. But yeah, so what I want to say right now is that when you start to practice your boundaries after narcissistic abuse experiences as a sensitive being, empath, highly sensitive person, or if you identify to be an earth angel starseed like I do, of course it's difficult in the beginning. It's going to be uncomfortable and difficult in the beginning because you're not used to it. You're used to being taken advantage of, and you're used to being a doormat, whether you really realize it or not. But this is how it is, and that is why it is very hard. It feels and it seems very hard for you to be clear on your boundaries and to be setting them and practicing them in your daily life, because you are so sensitive and kind, and you've been walked all over, and people have used and abused you and psychologically severely damaged you. So of course it's difficult, and it is just important to start doing it anyway, even though how difficult it might feel. And naturally, my work is here to help you also with this. So if you want to manage your boundaries better, to be practicing them, being clear on them, first of all, my boundaries bootcamp guide is only for €7, and you can download it immediately from my website, or if you go to my Instagram bio link, you will find the link there. So I've created it so that it would be simple and more clear to you, because you need clarity and you need support when you're healing from narcissistic abuse experiences. So don't hesitate to go grab it from my site if you want to have assistance on practicing your healthy boundaries again. And also I wanted to mention that you have to be clear on what you will and won't accept. I have talked about this before in my videos, but again, this thought was coming to me very powerfully today, that you really need to be clear on the things that you have been tolerating, you've been putting up with, that you did not want to, because you need to have your deal breakers with people, and you need to be healing all your shadow aspects, your wounds, and it's not just this overnight thing that you go through. It's daily practice, because the matter of the fact is that you will never lead a fully healthy, happy life, safe, if you are not upholding your healthy boundaries and communicating them to others like you're supposed to. So you were supposed to learn this when you were a young child, but if your case is this, like for me it was, that nobody taught me those, that I had to learn everything by myself, so then you're definitely in the right place when you're watching this video and following me in my work. So the boundary issue is, it's such a big difference in your life when you really start to practice them. Because if your parents were narcissistic, then definitely you're my soul sister or soul brother, if you had to endure this ever since you were a small child. young child or teenager. So it is important as an adult, when you are taking responsibility and accountability of your own well-being and of your own life, and being an example for your own children, for example, taking care of everything in your life. And you know, it is important to be paying attention to these issues. And remember that those will fall out first. They will leave your life when you start to practice your healthy boundaries, you know, who did not accept them. Because those people will realize that they cannot use you anymore, they cannot abuse you anymore, they cannot take advantage of you anymore. They don't get from you anymore what you used to give them freely. Now you have healthy boundaries. So those people will start to drop away, you know, leave, because it seems very difficult for them to, you know, gain access to you again, which is a healthy sign. It is a healthy sign that you're moving forward in your life, that you're doing the right thing, that you're making the right choices in your life, and you are setting yourself to be the most important person in your life, like you're supposed to, because nobody can take care of you like you can. You have to be clear on what you will and won't accept. And I've said it before, and I'm saying it again, because it's crucial for your health and well-being and for your life. Because again, nobody else can do this work for you, not even God. With God, anything is possible, but ultimately you call the shots of your own life. You have to make the decisions, and you make choices, and God and the angels, the spiritual realm, cannot help you if you don't let them. You know, if you don't pray, if you don't believe, if you don't have faith, they cannot help you. So you need to be building that connection too. You might not even realize what a powerful being you are, how powerful you are, but you're still here, alive and breathing, and watching this video after you've been through severe psychological abuse, maybe physical even. So that alone says how strong you are. And every day you should congratulate yourself and, you know, look in the mirror and tell yourself how beautiful and amazing and powerful and strong you really are, because that is the truth. And, you know, as kind, sensitive, good people, we deserve so much credit. And I don't think that we get enough credit in this world, you know, as human beings. Because you know the devil is really roaming here. So yeah, so I was about to say that, you know, the devil is roaming this world in a very big way. When you look at everything that is going on in the world, that is very low vibrational and very toxic and very negative and very unhealthy, people dying and those wars going on and all of that, and it is so heartbreaking and sad to even think about. And as sensitive empaths and highly sensitive people, we naturally feel the people's pain. And we just want to heal the world. We just want everybody to be safe. But first, we have to be saving ourselves. And it is daily work. Daily work. You know, daily duty of self-care. It's not something that you do when you are in a panic attack. And the thing with being a God's chosen one, empath, highly sensitive person, earth angel, starseed, is that some people just want to use you and abuse you because you are kind and open-hearted and sensitive and trusting easily. So they just want to use your light, your energy, everything that you emit, everything that you have to give. And they are destroying you and draining you out. They're like leeches attaching them to you. And you might not even realize it until it's too late. So this is also why you need to be clear on your boundaries and be practicing them daily. Of course, then there are those who avoid you, like vampires, you know, who are afraid of garlic and a cross. Patterns that you can notice that either they avoid you, they're like afraid of you and your light, they get triggered, they want to hurt you, attack you, use you, attach themselves to you. So these are the patterns that you will notice when you're dealing with people who have demonic entities within them. And you can know that they are sent by the devil. They're a part of the devil's plan to, you know, be hurting you and destroying you and keeping you off track from your divine mission given by God. They want to throw you off track from being yourself and living your life freely and happily. Personally, I never liked it when somebody was trying to control me. And I'm a very stubborn soul anyway, so I was saying that I was always very stubborn and had my own opinions, but you know, still I was very abused by my own narcissistic mother, and I did not have my father even to support me, and my stepfather certainly did not support me. He basically did the exact opposite. It was like he was supporting the abuse that my mother was causing me. And my stepbrother, his son, was also bullying me on the weekends when we were children. So I was so, you know, boundaryless. You know, it was like I could not be myself. You know, I could not have my boundaries and stand up for myself. So that's not healthy. And also you need to be, you know, acknowledging your shadow aspects and your weaknesses, because those are what the devil wants to attack with its demons. So you just want to be working on your healing and detachment and moving forward, and you know, self-care, self-love, and self-respect, self-worth, your boundaries, confidence, self-esteem. And you know, this is what I can help you with if you're interested in working with me one-on-one in my sessions, long-term. Maybe join my program as well, one of my programs, for 3, 6, or 9 months, because then we can really dive into those issues and be healing them for you, you know, in a powerful way.